Hello, this is Good Man for Good Memory Show on this Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. It's kind of a gloomy, not sunny day here in Greenville, South Carolina today and everything, and still warmer than it was yesterday outside and everything. Everybody's having a great Wednesday. I got my days mixed up. A lot going on. Our COVID-19 has gone out of hand here in South Carolina and going up, and so is in North Carolina. I'm hearing a lot of things in Florida is going downhill too. A lot of restaurants are closing down in downtown because most of the employees in catching this has got it now. And I saw a party people went to in Florida. They ended up coming back with it now too. Problem is the people are has this stuff is moving to another state and they're taking it to the next state. This stuff is not over with yet. And I think our peak ain't even hit the high peak yet. It's like on a verge of craziness right now. But there he Council the 4th of July here in Greenville downtown. And pretty much a lot of them is canceled from all over Spartanburg and everything. And the fireworks you're going to be hearing is whatever you do in your yard or hearing around the neighborhood and everything on this coming up on next month, 4th of July. Really don't know what else to say on that issue and everything, and just try to stay safe. And the governor's finding out that people ain't using social distancing very well. The Regal Cinema is talking about opening back up in July. I don't know if this is a good idea or not here. It all depends on what they decide here. I don't know if it just is all of them are, or is only certain states. Nobody knows yet until they actually. I think they ought to go ahead and just keep Coke products in the theaters anyway. That's my opinion, but they're talking about switching over to Pepsi. But if you go to the theaters, there will be no refills on popcorn and drinks. I don't even know if they're selling popcorn. I don't really know. It's kind of confusing to have you do this online. You have to do like a app order. They'll non-contact stuff. It's confusing. And what they're going to do whenever the theaters open back up. It's kind of like, okay, people are not happy. I can see all kind of different people responses and stuff on that issue there and everything. But I see a lot of things going on. I see my friend Jeff Anderson is fixing to be must be going to do a recording of his new song. That's Spiny Orb. I don't know what that is. I couldn't do a search on it here in Greenville. It's not even a place that's on a map. I don't know if that's a recording studio somewhere, or I don't really know what that is, but he's going to do his new recording of the Cut Off Jeans. It sounds like here. I don't know what the Spiny Orb is. Never heard of it. I did a search on it, and I don't even know what it is. It don't even show up on the stuff you find direction to it or whatever it is. But I don't know. And this is Balance Act Recording Records has got a lot of people under their name and stuff. That's kind of cool. A lot of different acts and stuff. But just sitting back here just trying to enjoy the day and everybody's doing a great day. I was watching some of the thing that popped up on the Going Broadway podcast of wrestling shows and stuff. And they gave away something on Monday, but the person didn't, know he got called. And you have to watch the videos because I had to go make sure it wasn't me. They won like a tumbler or something, but I would love to win a tumbler. That'd be cool. I don't think I ever win nothing. I like to win a big old ass. Excuse my language. Sorry, I should have said that. A big championship belt is what I like to have. I played the wrestling game earlier. I got this whole thing created the way I like it. It's the NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, and then you have NWA Worldwide Wrestling, and then NWA Pro Wrestling on like a sideshow where all the organizations meet. They're all on the same thing, but it's kind of like, but only in NWA, where NWA Worldwide has the Mid-Atlantic Championship belt. It used to be on the other show, but I kind of changed the thing because I wanted to add the briefcase to the thing where you get the Money in the Bank. I just had Goldberg beat Sting, NWA Black and Red Sting, for the NWA World Heavyweight title on that game. Another thing on this thing called Call of Duty, you can download free on the Xbox, but I don't like that one-person game. I like where I can see the figure carrying the gun so I can see around. You got somebody coming up right up on you, you can't tell where they're at. And everything. It's like you're fighting other people, but still, it's not a fun game like that. I like, the sort of like this other game I used to play where you see your player moving. I can't remember what it was now. But I play a lot of different video games. NASCAR on right now. Everybody's complaining about NASCAR Heat 5 ain't being better than NASCAR Heat 4. I know that everybody's not liking WWE 2020. It sucks. Yeah, I found that out by letting me play a demo of it. And one free week, a free till the weekend thing. I always said let me play NASCAR Heat 5. I'll see how it goes. I like playing NASCAR games. I know everything can be better in NASCAR Heat 2 right now because the game is a lot better. You can put your name on NASCAR Heat 4 as you put your name on the back of the car, last name. Up in the window, it's kind of cool. I ain't played MLB 2020. I'm still playing 2019. There's a lot of changes on 2020 MLB. I found that out already. Coming up this weekend is Father's Day. Yep, this Sunday. Can't forget about that. And everything. Gonna be interesting. Don't ask what I'm watching today. I just got it on here right now. There ain't much on TV during the week, much. Let's see, I watched American Got Talent last night. It was very good. There's a lot of good talent on there. Those guys follow swords. And they got challenged to do 3 of the swords. That's a lot. There was one woman, one great comedian. There was one girl, she sung very well and everything, and did the show very well. But they made her come back and redo another song, and she did very well and got next level. I see. I think somebody got the golden buzzer. I don't remember who it was. Might have been her. I know they made to the live shows. I don't know how they're gonna do these live shows yet either. Problem is, all this stuff is starting to ramp back up, and people ain't doing what they're supposed to. Me, I can't understand going out with a mask. That's my big issue. Because I can't breathe as it is. I have asthma. I don't like going in the store hot. And if I'm overheating, I'm kind of not freaking out, but can't breathe and all that stuff right now. I know I might have to when I go to the doctor in August again. So that's the normal thing there. That's why I keep the mask in the car. And in case I have to wear it if I have to go in somewhere. That does require it. Some places do, some places don't. And they're trying to make it mandatory up in North Carolina right now. I saw everything on this. And I really don't know what they're going to do yet. That's something the governor here don't want to do no more, things and everything. And it's getting really bad. What else are you supposed to do here? But it's always about the economy. I know we need to keep things open and keep running, but I think we made a mistake opening stuff up too early and try to slow it down a little bit. I think that's the problem. That's what they were saying. You had all this stuff, and people are not social distancing. Then you had all this other stuff going on, and just made a big mess out of it. That's what happened, and everything. Don't forget to go. Oh, I had my pizza last night from a pepperoni pizza from my wife brought it back to me yesterday from that Pizza Artista over there on 27 South Pleasantburg, right next to Barbaritos, right across from Fresh Market. Go check it out. They're very good. The pizza last night was really good. This time I didn't have no bacon on it, but it was very good pizza today. I was kind of happy with it last night. I'll go again. They're adding soft drinks and where you can get your refills and tea and stuff this time instead of having to buy by the bottles. They finally got their equipment in where they can do soft drinks. They have Coke Zeros and all kinds of different Coke products. What they're going to be doing now, and that makes it easier. They have to pay every time you run a drink. You can go get a refill and everything like that. That's a good thing. I'm glad they're doing that because I kind of wonder about that. Made a peanut butter sandwich today. Usually I get creative. Yesterday I had a peanut butter and jelly, then I got the last one. We're not going to go into that one. It's a peanut butter mayonnaise sandwich. That's all it was. Everybody's like disgusted about that one, but I like doing that one anyway. That's the way I am. But baseball, I ain't heard nothing out of baseball anymore. I don't even know. They just quit talking, I think, on that one. I don't know. I ain't seen nothing more. Greenwood Drive just is having fun trying to figure out what they're going to do and stuff this year. Excuse me. But everybody's enjoying today, and thanks for listening to the Gary Man Radio Show and everything. I love doing this, and I probably haven't said that enough. I was looking at my Spreaker.com stuff, and they sent me another thing to do, upgrade. I got to upgrade. I got to discuss that with my wife later here. I don't know if I want to do it right now, but they already sent me another thing to get percentage off, and it looks pretty good if I do it that way. But I have to see. I need to upgrade anyway, get more hours and stuff to doing this. Keep from losing my first episodes, my first episode and all the stuff I have done and lately. This is my first interview with Joe Bronzi. I love doing interviews and everything, and I have better equipment. I should have brought the microphone when I did the one outside. Next time I'm going to have stuff like that again, I'm going to carry it with me in a bag. But I have a 103.3 95.9 FM bag. I might use it or something, and I'm not even. I wish I was affiliated with them, and I wish I was a part of their their shows and stuff. And I've been wanting them to hire me. I need to send them a resume again. And coming up in August, I'll be with 3 years of the company I'm with now. I think it's August or April. I don't even know. It's confusing when I did this. But it's been a long time. It's bad when you can't remember when you're like, you hear music in my head. I listen to a lot of music. I play song pop too. I love 80s music, and I play it in competition with people and stuff. It's a fun thing to do. But everything else. I love talking, not all the time, but when you're doing this, I like talking to other people in this show too. On that Going Broadway, they have 2 people and everything. Let's play something here. See what I got on there. Let's do a commercial.
This is William Walker at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's Furniture and Mattress on the 123 bypass in Easley. We're having a blowout sale for 2020. Lift recliners drastically reduced, only $5.94. That's at the Sit and Sleep at Walker's on the 123 bypass in Easley, where we have easy, low monthly payments, up to 12 months interest free, or no credit needed. So what are you waiting for?
And my papa puts on a sale. He puts on a sale.
Alrighty, that was Catch Me Up here on the Great Man Radio Show. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Have you gone out and if you're a comic book collector and you know what comic books come out today, depends on where you like going. Like going out to Richard's Comics and Collectible, or you like going out to Borderland, or Second and Charles. Wherever you like going to get your comic book collectible comic books and stuff and everything. I like going to Richard's Comic Books and Collectibles. It's because it's a smaller store, I guess, because it's, I can walk in there and not need to be crowded. Parking over at Borderlands is kind of okay if you get in there and out. And the other thing is, Second and Charles has got a lot of good parking spots. And you can go check out Mr. K's used books and records and CDs. They have comic books in there, but I don't know if they do new ones or not. I know they have some comic books in there too. I know Second Charles does new ones and everything, and they're still doing their clearance sale stuff on there down there too. If you want to go check that out. I collect everything. My wife still gets some of this. I collect a lot of hats. I'm getting rid of some hats right now. Certain hats I don't want. And I have a lot of baseballs, and I collected the helmets. They put ice cream in. I got a lot of Greenville Drive, Atlanta Braves, and stuff like that. Last time in Atlanta, last time we went to Jordan, there was a gas station that had Atlanta Braves hats. Helmets, you can, get the helmet and you get the ice cream or whatever treat you want in it. And I got me one of those last time we was there. And every time we go up to this year we ain't going, but when we go to Wisconsin, we usually goes up there and a gas station called Quick Trip. It's kind of spelled differently than Quick Trip here, but they always have Green Bay stuff up there, and I usually had the cup or something from there. The last few times there's something special they doing, I'll find out, because I usually follow them up on Facebook. What was that? I've been scrolling up on the porch. I hope, yeah, know about Father's Day coming up this Sunday, and my wife got me a Dachshund t-shirt. On the Dachshund, it has a tattoo that says, "I love Dad." Like Peanutty. I don't know when that t-shirt's going to come or not. She's hoping it maybe be here before that, but I don't know. Who knows? Trying to think. What else I want to talk about here? I was talking about the collecting albums. I have a lot of t-shirts. I'm wearing the Blues Brothers t-shirt right now. Usually I wear Great Man Radio shirts. I don't know why I said, "You wear the same t-shirts though." No, you don't wear some of the ones that are in there. A couple of days ago I had the Great Gatlinburg t-shirt. I have a Myrtle Beach in there. What happened, I'm losing some weight and I'm finally getting into some of the shirts. I hadn't lost weight like that in a long time, and I couldn't get into my NFL jersey of Marcus Lattimore until I put it on and it finally slid over. Because it was tight. The last time I tried it, we couldn't get it on. But I got baseball jerseys of Atlanta Braves with people that used to be on Atlanta Braves. He's playing for Chicago now. But I don't care. I even have a Ricky Vaughn jersey in there from Major League. Cleveland Indians. It says Ricky Vaughn. Vaughn on the back, 99. And I have the glasses that go with it too. I have a Cleveland Indians hat. I must have the original Cleveland Indians hat to make it official, but I have this special one. I don't even know where I got it at. I saw it. I even have a Shoeless Joe Jackson hat. Jersey too. And I have Atlanta Falcons jersey. 49ers, Green Bay Packers. We got married in Green Bay Packers jerseys. We got married on August 20th on Carnival Ecstasy. We're going to try to make that Carnival Ecstasy again in January, I hope. And everything. Let's see. Well, I clicked every sport card almost. I got racing, football, basketball, baseball, wrestling. I have one of the coolest football cards. I have Joe Montana's rookie card. I have a lot of autographs too. I have 2 books full of autographs and stuff. I gotta move some autographs out of this one thing and put this other comic book in there. I gotta move this autograph of the person on Wikituna, Dave Marcella, of the Falcon now. He was the Hard March. I gotta move his autograph into the other thing. They gave me 2 things of that picture. One's autographed, one is not. That's kind of cool. But other than that, I do a lot of things. I met a lot of famous people. I met Ric Flair. Tully Blanchard, my brother, met him, and he was at the high school one time. And that's how I got his autograph. I have met Javier Lopez, Rusty Wallace. I didn't meet Monica Seles, but that is certified autograph. My parents got that from me one Christmas or birthday. Because I wanted it so badly. Because I was a big fan of her back in 92. Or 91. I think it was 91, 92 season year. And everything. I had a t-shirt airbrush of her. My wife is still aggravating me about Kelly Clarkson getting divorced and thinks I'm going to leave her for her because I met Kelly Clarkson back in 2012 at Furman University at a meet and greet. And I got my picture taking this in there. We have met the entire cast of the Practical Jokers. We have our picture with them, and I got their autographs on a lanyard and a bag, and it's kind of cool. And everything. And I have an autograph picture of them inside that bag, too. I need to frame that one. Got the picture of all of us with them. It's kind of cool. It's framed. We've got a magnet on the refrigerator. Yes, I'm a big magnet collector too. In places we go, and stuff that my grandparents have went to and saw. And I have Sony's Big Boys figures and all kind of things. I love those Sony things. Sony Big Boy and Sony Bear are like the iconic restaurant kind of thing for me. And it's like the same thing with the Quincy's restaurants, the stuff. I wish I kept that one of the actual of their breads. It's kind of cool. But I don't know. I'm going to end up getting off of here and be back tomorrow for Thursday's show, and then we get ready to prepare for the Friday Blast Off. I love doing the Friday Blast Off, and I don't know, I have to figure out what else I can talk about that day. This week I know Downtown Alive, I ain't got no Friday stuff, and just, just talk about everything that's going on and try to figure out good ideas about here and there. I can talk about wrestling all day long, maybe, but all the old day stuff, I don't like going into this newer stuff. It's like I do classic wrestling matches, and it's like I had Hulk Hogan versus the NWO Hogan earlier. It was kind of weird. They just compared and they started fighting each other, and it's like, okay, let it go. Then I had Jimmy Hart, and then Eric Bischoff was with Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, and it's kind of wild. Jimmy Mouse of Sal Hart. And then you had Ric Flair. And then I had Goldberg and winning the NWA World Title. I had to finally let somebody win the Russians. Even Nikita Koloff in the NWA United States title on the video game, because the Wahoo and the Tonka wasn't even defending them. They kept wrestling the Midnight Express, but they wouldn't defend the titles. I had to go in there and let them defend it and lose. The Rock and Roll Express are NWA World titles. I had to bring the Rock and Roll Express back up. I got to bring the Hardys back in the match too, because I don't know where they got to. They got lost. Having the Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA finally popped back up and beat the heck out of the Horsemen. It was wild. I had Arn Anderson bleeding so badly. He was bleeding down his face, all over his chest. He was just beat to a pulp. That's like old wrestling right there. And I got Great Muta. I had the Great Kabuki and Great Muta. The Great Muta won the Royal Rumble. It's kind of weird. I let some of the WWE, some of their stuff be in some of the wrestling, but the ring is not Royal Rumble. It's something totally different. I have Starcade in there. So WrestleMania I left in there, but some of the rings, they're not the same as what the pay-per-views are. We still have like the cage and the Hell in a Cell and stuff like that, but we don't have nothing else much. But kind of wild. I love my old NWA wrestling. That's probably why I like changing the wrestling game around. That's so what everybody else does. If you go up and download all the creative stuff and people create it for you, you can change the whole thing. I love doing things like that. I get creative and try to make things better. It's like, me, I'm changed music and videos, and I'll change this and that. Well, but I love it. It's like I try to be creative with this, but and everything. It's like I miss the old days of cartoons and stuff. Sometimes I watch Looney Tunes, and then I watch and everything else. Fonzie and Happy Days Gang and Yogi Bear and stuff like that. They'll bring back more of that stuff. Captain Kangaroo, I remember growing up watching that. The Shazam TV series, I have a whole DVD of those. The series, and I love watching those. I need to bring them out again and watch them. It's like a lot of different things. A lot of different shows here and there. You can watch it. Like the whole Saved by the Bell, you can watch it on Hulu now, and you watch the same thing with college years, and you watch Kelly and Zach get married and all that stuff again. It's kind of cool, you know. You just like, you know, it's like I love my 80s music and stuff. I listen to some new stuff in the car, but I'm always flipping around trying to find something. If I get bored, I pop in a CD. Right now, I have my summer CD in there. That is kind of cool and everything. But I'm going to jump it out of here, and I'll be back tomorrow. This is Dread the Man for my radio show. Peace. I'm out. Let's see what we're out of here. Let's do this.